How do you know about the Eagles? I don't know anything about the Eagles.
Los Angeles, Bobby
Next
Kimball.
case.
Oké, speciale gast vanavond, onze eerste hier in Kano TV. Bobby Kimball, hij zong vroeger bij Toto en wat hij daarna allemaal uitgevreten heeft en wat hij in de toekomst gaat uitvreten, dat gaan we nu horen. Bobby, welcome in Countdown Cafe. My first question is, how did you get together with the guys from Toto in the first place?
When I first went to Los Angeles in about 1975, I was with a band. It was the rhythm section from Three Dog Night. When the band split up, the singers left the band, and I sang with Three Dog Night's group. And the guys Jeff Picoro and David Pates used to come down to our rehearsals quite a bit. And I don't know. I was with that band maybe a year and a half, something like that. And when I split off from that group, Toto decided to put a band together, and they asked me to sing. Bingo.
So how long did you stay with them?
I was with them from about 1978 through 1984.
How many albums did you record with them?
Four albums.
And you toured Europe and America and all over the world?
Quite often, yes. Japan.
Holland.
What?
Michigan.
Michigan, yes.
For some reason, it seemed to me that Toto was more successful abroad than in America. Is that true?
No, well, there was a time we were more successful in I was going to say in Los Angeles. No, in America. We had our greatest record sales in America. I guess from 1 through 4. But it seems since after the fourth album, they've had greater success over in Europe.
So what was the reason you left them?
We had some personal differences, actually. And there were a lot of problems within the group. I won't really get into deeply, but there were mostly personal problems, and they actually asked me to leave, and I thought it was a good idea at the time, so I left.
Did you regret it?
Well, I think they have regrets, and I have regrets. You know, it's a two-sided thing.
Are you guys still on talking terms or what? Speaking terms?
I see Steve Lukather. I see David Page every now and then, and we do talk, yeah.
All right.
But not very often.
Okay.
How about a translation?
Fair enough. Bobby
Is
Kimball.
that okay with you?
Ja, sure. Three Dog Night zong die bij 1975. En die repetities werden vaak bijgewoond door Jeff Porcaro en David Page van Toto. Zij besloten in 1978 of 77 eigenlijk een band bij elkaar te gaan rammelen. En die heette Toto. En Bobby werd gevraagd om daar te zingen. Hij zat bij Toto tussen 1978 en 1984. Heeft 4 LP's volgezongen met zijn sublieme stem. Na de 4e LP, op een vraag van Kees of Toto eigenlijk meer succesvol was in Europa dan in Amerika. Dat gebeurde na de 4e LP. Toen ging het succes in Amerika een klein beetje naar beneden. En toen kwam Europa enorm in zwang met de daarvolgende platen. Bobby is weggegaan wegens persoonlijke problemen, zoals het altijd zo mooi heet. In bands, ze konden elkaar op een of andere manier niet uitstaan, echt. En hij moest weg en dat vond hij eigenlijk wel een goed idee. En toen is hij voor zichzelf begonnen.
Okay, and what did you do since?
Since then, first I did an album with Frank Farian called the Four Corporation album. But I've been doing quite a bit of background vocals. I sang on the Richard Marx album, the Repeat Offender, and several others, one with Al Jarreau. And after that, I came to Germany fairly often. I ran into a guy named Michael Beresheim who was putting a record label together, and we did a little business for a while, and finally I ended up part owner of the label. So
What's the label called?
MMS Records.
MMS.
And it's from the holding company AVM Dunhill out of Brussels. And so I got involved with this label, and they gave me part of the label, quite a bit of the stock and so forth. And so now I can pretty well call my own shots on the record deal and so forth.
So you got a little pocket money now.
Yeah, baby.
So how did you get in touch with Frank Farian in the first place? I mean, he's the guy who was behind Four Corporation?
Yeah. Actually, the managers from Toto hooked me up with Frank. And
Fitzgerald Hartley?
yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm not going to advertise anyone, but yes, it was Fitzgerald Hartley.
Fitzgerald Hartley.
But you were successful with that single Stairway to Heaven, your cover version.
Yeah, it was a good single. I think it went up to number 5 or something in Germany.
Bobby, weren't you the guy that
Oh my God!
back in the place where you were born was singing with the radio and ever since you learned how to listen to music?
Yes, I started playing piano when I was 4 years old, and I had a band when I was 8 years old. And I was
8 years old, a band?
No, man.
You were still wearing
Me.
diapers, man.
It was a one-man band.
With a lot of diapers, huh?
Oké, ik zal een klein stukje vertalen. Hij is onlangs een tijdje geleden in contact gekomen met Frank Farian, die we allemaal wel kennen van Boney M. En ik weet nog niet of ik nog zo hoog ben.
Milli Vanilli niet te
Ja,
vergeten.
Milli Vanilli. En dat was voor een soort Four Corporations album, heette dat. Verder heeft hij gezongen bij Richard Marx, Al Giro. En hij heeft een man ontmoet, die heet Misha Bergheim. Is dat... Bergheim, jawel! En magazine. Oké. En daar heeft hij is nu mede-eigenaar van een label waarin een aantal zeg maar compagnons zitten. En hij heeft een gedeelte van de voorraad van het label overgenomen. Dus zit nu weer redelijk in de slappe was. Hij begon piano te spelen toen hij 4 was en had al een band op zijn 8e.
Okay, this is my last question before you go on stage to perform live here.
Oh, you gotta go on stage, Bobby!
So what are your plans for the future?
I'm going to start a solo album in April. I started one about 8 months ago, and some things got in the way of it. So I ended up having to start again, and this is going to happen around April. And I'm going to use quite a few musicians from Los Angeles, and
Name a few.
no way.
Okay.
No way, babe. No, it's going to be mostly studio cats out of L.A., and I'm going to cut the album in Los Angeles. But I think it'll be released on MMS Records out of Germany.
And
Right.
we'll be the first one to know, right?
I'll call you first on your private line.
No, you call the hotline and we'll put you right through.
All right, baby.
What? You gotta watch the time difference, so it's 9 hours from now. All right. Hij gaat binnenkort een solo LP opnemen. Get your ass on stage, Bobby, because I'm gonna announce you in a little while. Solo LP in april. Hij gebruikt daarvoor een aantal studiomuzikanten uit Los Angeles. Zal hem daar ook opnemen. Hij wil niet zeggen wie erop mee gaat spelen. Het zal een grote verrassing blijven. En dat komt ook uit op zijn eigen label. En wij zijn de eerste die daarvan natuurlijk kont zullen doen.
Bobby zal 2 nummers live tegen horen brengen. Het eerste nummer zal zijn met een orkestband. Daar gaat hij inzingen, dat is I Won't Hold You Back. En het tweede nummer speelt hij live achter de piano.
Dat doet hij al zo'n 44 jaar.
En het titel daarvan, die horen we nog.
Live in Count Café, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Bobby Kimball!
If I had another chance tonight, I'd try to tell you that the things we had were right. Time can erase the love we shared, but it gives me time to realize you're the one who cares. Now you're gone, not the same.
coach erbij. En nu neemt hij plaats achter de piano. Don't worry, Bobby, it's factory 2, no problem. You got it.
Nothing feels better than my baby's arms. They've been around me a long time. Nothing feels better than some good news. It makes you glad to face the new times. I tell you nothing's better when there's no need to look. 'Cause love's at it. I smile the world over when I think of the past, how we passed our test through the good and the bad. Yeah, and that's why I wanna say, no, I ain't got nobody else in mind. Lord, I know it's you. My home is a castle you built in my mind. I'm home anywhere, anytime. Peaceful temptations, he's a taken time. It's so nice to have a simple mind. I tell you nothing's better when I've no need to look. 'Cause you know who's there. I smile the world over when I think of the past, how we passed our tips through the good and the bad. Yeah, and that's why I wanna say, no, I ain't got nobody else in mind. Lord, I know, oh baby, I know. Yeah, I know it's you. Oh, baby, I know it's you.
Bobby Kimball, live in town. You're welcome. We're looking forward to your new album, Bobby. Thanks very much. Bobby Kimball.